Alright, welcome back to Parcel Simulator. Yeah, so this is what I came up with. So now, like, I shouldn't have to do anything. Quite literally, if it's denied from the truck, it goes to the denied. Instantaneously. Everything is getting rechecked, double checked. If it's approved, it should be going down this line and heading down there. Once they get down here, there's a plan for these. That's why they're there. Uh, Essentially, this should be, if it's a rail, it's going to go directly to the rail truck. If it's a road, I have to loop it around. I was going to go that way, but I chose to not do that. So the idea should be pretty easy. It's just going to take way longer for items to go through all that. So this might be the first day that we actually fail a lot of packages. We gotta see where they go. Uh, because I think I have it set up just fine. Other, like, still basically the same thing we had, just extended now. Oh, shoot. Apparently that was the wrong way. And that's like small things like I had to fix. Like, I just built this. Like, we literally went from 22 to like 1,000 within like a day. So like this should be, the stamp should be approved. It should only be trucks going in here. So rail automatically gets approved. Eventually, I do want to have it set up to where these rails, either it's gonna have to go through all this, or I'm gonna have to figure out something so that they actually go into this on certain days. But I'm concerned that some of this is not gonna work how I want it to work. Like, if I get a boat, like, I want to see a boat come through. You know? I want to see a boat come through or some other package. The easiest way to do it is just grab one of these. It's already approved. Just throw it on there. Oh, there's one right there. And we see where that goes. But I should not have to do anything. It should throw them onto that. Because it doesn't know. That wasn't a boat? No? Okay. So we've already sent, I think it was my invalids already. So this is our first major, like, little sorting thing. Sorry, I'm moving around my chair a lot. So it's working pretty well, actually. Looks like it's just the packages aren't moving quickly. Like, you can see these long gaps in between. It's because those machines in the middle, the last two, I completely forgot about. They need to be upgraded. And yeah, so everything's going through. I really hate the stupid mechanic that only one package can be on one conveyor belt at a time. That's like one of the worst things that I can have. You see, like, that got denied. But see, I'm not having to do anything. It is handling everything that it can. And I don't know if it's coming through on audio. How many times it's just sitting here beeping? This is like crazy. How many times this is beeping? But yeah, it should, anything that's not a rail or a truck should be getting stored on that rack. Because eventually you get 2 days of you don't have rail. That's why these are over here. But I have to have enough money to set it up so that they get stored on here. I don't think there's actually like a toggleable thing. Like, I know there's these toggleable belts. But it's like, I can't really do much for it. When I don't have a way to really process it. I did try to get a 4-way splitter, but that would be useless for just 2 ways. Like, they need to add in a, not just a merger, but a conveyor merger. That isn't just 4, that's 2. I would love to have something like that. And I just can't find, they don't have that. But I would like packages to come in way quicker than this. But the slowdown is all 7 of those machines that are right there. 8 machines. But there should be almost no error in this entire system. There might be a small error somewhere. It'll be like small. It's mostly like these two need to be upgraded. Because that's my prohibited items. Which, honestly, I should have something that checks if the item has a prohibited sticker first. And then sends it through there. Because right now, every single item has to go through each one of these scanners. Which, that's what's slowing it down. And every item is being checked through here, even if it doesn't have the sticker. You would think it wouldn't have to check them, but it has to check every item that goes through. And that's a problem. They do have... Sorry, I'm away from my microphone, so if I was a little quieter. They do have this... I did see it right here. Contents inspection. So you could have technically... before it ever comes over here, like, there's the cargo type and stamp. Before it even gets to this guy, and I just extend that to the wall, you check if it needs to have cargo. And that will allow, literally, that can handle just those. Anything else goes just straight onto this conveyor belt, approved and out. Let's see, my holdup seems to be this guy. But all of these, I need like 5, 10, 15, 20,000 in one day to even be able to afford those. You see where the problem is? But I may do that real quick. Because this isn't too expensive. First, before I tear up my conveyor belt or anything, let's make sure I get all my stuff over here. And the worst thing that happens is you don't have it set up correctly. Because that's also what's going to slow this down. Just drop that down there. Okay, don't drop it down there then. Because it's checking every single item. And we don't need it to check every item. So in order to do that, we have to actually fix this. In order to fix it, we're going to push it back 1. Push this back 1. So I think I had to go 2 back. I think is what it is. I can't remember. Uh, it just passed there. That's all I need. We'll grab 2 of these turns. Uh, 2 turns. I know I just taped those back up, but like, whatever. Oh, we're gonna need like at least 2 more. I have 1. Can I buy 1? Oh, I love how this store is open like all night too. Like, so before we actually tear that apart, because you have to literally take this, throw it over there. I take this, do that, and then I would have to take you, tear this one out, X, there you go. So now this is all useless. We'll grab this pallet, which probably means I have to reattach those. Drop this over here. It'll be better to do this at the end of the day. Everything's already been processed, so besides a couple things. So basically where this is, I had to put this. So the items will come in this way, I believe. If they need a scan, I think it goes straight. I think it turns, actually. It doesn't really say. But that's where they come in. Now, I think it'll turn off. Everything else will go straight. Oh, there's so much scanning. But we haven't really failed, but it's way slower than it was when I was doing it. Like, it's not even at 90 yet. Packages. It's not even at 90 packages yet. It's not even at it yet. So that's a problem. I gotta wait for it to finish these last 3. It takes about 10 seconds each. Once you're done, I should be able to move this up here. I do believe that, that's how this works. That makes it a little difficult because that goes to my approved. So if I drop you on, where you go? Well, it might not be able to. Oh, well, duh. If it was that way. So it looks like if it's approved, it goes straight. If it's not, it has to go into this, which is fine. But it does run into another unique problem. Because now this has to go around there to get over there. And this now has to go that way to get over here. Okay. If it's invalid, it needs to go that way. If it's valid, this is fine. It's approved. It had nothing, no contraband or anything in it. But to get that, I also had to I think I have to actually loop it around this way. So I need a merger. The one thing that I was saying that I wish they had in the game was a 2-belt merger. I can merge 2 belts together. I'm not talking about this joiner. I'm talking about like a merger. So part of the problem is, like, you see how that pushes on to that conveyor belt? Well, I don't need that. I want to be able to, like, if I had something going this way, it can push it off that way, or... So that's what I was trying to figure out over there, too. And I think that was my solution, was in order for that to work... Oh. Yeah, this is going to be difficult because it's so, like, tight right here. Because, see, that comes in. If it's valid, it goes straight, but if it's not valid, it goes that way. There's not really a way to check that. That's part of the problem. Like, I need this 2 spaces here, but I need this to be able to loop back to here, and this to go over to there. Uh-oh. I may have messed up. Maybe I can't do this. Because the area is just too compact. I mean, if it would have gone... Because, like, yeah, maybe this will work. So if it needs to go in here, loop around... Nope, because that needs to loop that way. Dang. Like, that has to go around. Or... Because to get to the valid... Well, if it's valid, it goes straight. It's invalid, it needs to go into here. If it is basically how it works. If it's a 1, it goes straight. If it's a 0, it goes over here. It's code. Basically, or backwards. True or false. That if it's okay and doesn't need it, it comes out this way. Which means it needs to make its way over there. If it's not valid, it needs to come into here. Goodness gracious. This is the stuff where I'm like, you guys don't have to watch me do this all the time. I mean, I could loop it over the conveyor belt with a bridge. Like, this is gonna be a little overly complicated. I might have to steal... Yeah, I'm gonna steal one of these. So it's gonna go just past it. Something like that? No. I need it to come out of here, so actually this needs to go right there. You need to go over there. You need to go over there. I need to actually turn you into this. Which means I don't need you anymore. You can literally... That can literally just be a turn. Because you don't need those. You can come over here. You can come over here. So now, once it's confirmed that it's okay over there, we're just gonna have to move you, I think, because it doesn't seem like that's gonna work. And hypothetically, I could just say this is valid. And instead of having all these, right? You can have this literally come out. Check if it needs the code. Oh, it does have a button for it. Can I change that? Okay, so going straight is that one. Okay. So going straight is... So that way is that it's required. So that side's required, this is it passes. So if I did it that way... If I do it that way, literally it can just pass up and around. But we'll fix that in a minute because I need to have you installed. So if it needs its check, it needs to come out, which means I need to actually get... It's in the day, so we're not doing this at nighttime. I have to get a couple more turnies and load. I had to get a couple more turnies. Get like 5 more turners? I mean, I have 1 out here, but just get 5 anyway. Get 5. Okay. So in order for that to work, I need... So if it needs to be checked, it needs to go this way. If not, it needs to go that way. Correct? Correct. Oh, I had some turnies here. Oh well. So I need, if it's valid, because I can actually probably loop it back around right through there, put it back into there if it was invalid, right? Instead of putting it in here, let's just make sure it has a queue that it can do. So that's where, if it's invalid, so it detects that it's not, so I do need the joiner here still. Okay, never mind. Oops, wrong way. If it detects that it's invalid, then it should send it over there to be invalid. Right? That's how it should work. Wait, where was I going? Oh, right here. Oh, wrong way. Okay. So it's invalid. Sorry. If it's invalid, it's now gonna go and be voided. If it's valid, I need it to loop back around and join back into the conveyor. We. I don't know how it's stacked like that. A weird bug. So now if it's valid, you're gonna just simply, easiest thing, join right here. That there, let's grab 2 turnies. So now that should prevent it from if it's not gonna check every single one of them. For that. So like this is, where'd my test package go? So like when this comes out of here, right? So it'll check the stamp. It's gonna go through there. It should go straight. If it had the check, it's gonna go over there. Correct? So then it should just go straight through. And then it'll go to its destination. Oh, okay. I didn't need you anyway. Okay. We'll run a test and see how this goes again. Oh, and see, we're on Saturday. So, because we're on Saturday, I can't have one package come over here. So I have to actually like, jerry rig it right now because I can't fix that. And I don't think I can buy, I had to buy like 6 of these and like 6 of these. Ooh. It's pretty much all my money. All my monies. It's crazy. You get out of here. That's all my money. But it should be worth it. I'm not sure. Let's check. Okay. Head back in. We'll check it. We're gonna do a quick little test. And I pretty much at the end. This one's a little long because I haven't because I did a couple of things. So here's my unloader. And I need a loader. And then you need an unloader. Then you need a loader. And you do this the whole time. So unload. Load. It would have been nice if they actually made a conveyor belt that did both of those. And not like I had to do something like this every single time. So this is my loader. We want the unloader if we can. Okay, we don't have to worry about that then. I bought too many. I need some straights. And we'll put the toggleable conveyor belt. on there. And that way it's when it's the next day, when it's Monday, we should be able to we should be able to do the thing. It's all the way over here though. Don't have enough straights. Of course not. Because I didn't plan it out. Okay then. Well, I guess if I really wanted to, I could come over here. Send all those. And that's an extra $1,000 right there. I didn't finish sending out all my stuff. So it's like another 2,000. And then we can buy a couple more straights. Grab my pausing conveyor belt wherever I put that. Buy 12. Grab my pallet. Go. And this is what I was doing the whole time I did this straight line all the way back. Excuse me, curved conveyor belt. I have so many curved conveyor belts. 12 is enough for this pallet, so it's order 12, then run back, place the ones you need, and then like, no. So what I can actually do, and I just wasted money on those, but that's fine. If I can find my round conveyor belts, just grab the one that's outside that's gonna get in the most way. I didn't buy a joiner. If I grabbed a joiner, what I could do is this one right here. We could actually turn to a joiner. Turn that one into my paused conveyor belt. Turn that into a joiner. And then while this fills up, shoot. Well, it was upgraded. Buy one joiner. It's like the rest of my money. A joiner. This is still like crazy. It does all this. And then I might run this for a couple days on my own just to build up some money so we can actually like finish up some stuff, because like you need a lot of money to do things in this game, and it's like it's kind of boring when like, you know, not saying you guys can't see what I'm doing, it's just boring when like you're sitting here waiting for the machines to finish and everything's so slow. I mean, we did that at the beginning of the episode, and that took what, probably 15 minutes for it all to get done? And that's not worth it. But yeah, we'll probably do one more test. Hopefully this is able to hold all of them. Make sure I clear this rack off real quick, because this is what I was trying to prevent with the racks. But unfortunately, the racks can't hold a lot. And there's no penalty for just leaving them on the ground. It would actually be a weird thing if they added it in as an... If they actually put it in as it's an OSHA violation in the game. Because you're leaving packages on the ground overnight. So you get hit with packages not being secured, which means you have to actually buy like shelving. That would be pretty cool. And it would also be annoying at the same time. But we're going to do one more test. That should all be set up, so nothing should ever end up in there. If I'm wrong, we'll end up with at least 12 missed swords. Let's drop you on here. That should go all the way to the pause and just stop there. But yeah, like this is so slow. Like this is incredibly slow. But yeah, I want to make sure this is functioning correctly. Which means there was an unnecessary amount of conveyor belts because I could have just kept it running this way. But it's fine. I just want to make sure this is functioning how I want it to function. That's the biggest thing. Of course, you gotta wait for like the packages to go all the way through. So see, that one has special handling. So that one should go into here. Should. It's like the first one going through too. And I don't know if it's approved or denied. So yeah. But we'll see. Give it like a second and I'm gonna end it, guys. I'm gonna end it probably in the middle of this because I don't want to waste 40 minutes of your time for something stupid like this. Yep. Goes in. Any other packages should go straight through. We shouldn't have to worry about them. Like, you don't have one, so you should go straight through. That was denied, so it now goes this way. Yeah, I think it'll work just fine. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm sorry that like this one's a little long, but like it's showing you my conveyor belt that I rebuilt. This is a small problem I've got to figure out. It's working just fine though. So other than that, I'm probably gonna let this run. I'll probably run this a couple days, or maybe a whole week, and then we'll see like how much money we have, and then we'll finally like start trying to do some of the bigger stuff in the game because, well, not in the game, but like storage for like these and those, so the packages aren't just sitting on the ground, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully we'll have a better conveyor belt in the next one. But other than that, I'll even work on probably upgrading all these conveyor belts too. Off camera. We'll see. But alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.